Hey guys, it's Sue here and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing the best of makeup of 2017. Now I already uploaded best skincare of 2017. If you guys want to check that out, I'll leave the link somewhere so that you can just click on it and watch it. But anyways, I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite makeup products that I found and I fell in love with this year. And guys, there is a lot of products, so I'm just gonna get started right away. Yay! The first product that I want to show you guys is this Etude House Fix and Fix Powder Fixer. Now, if you guys see my makeup tutorials or my get ready with me, so you have definitely seen this. This is undoubtedly my favorite powder in the whole entire world. First of all, it is super affordable. It's not even like $10. It's like 9,000won, 9,000 won. How cheap is that, right? And also, this does such a great job in holding back all the oil, just controlling my, oil balance on my skin. So I really love this powder. I do feel like this would be too dry for those with dry skin, but if you have combination to oily skin, you will absolutely love this powder. It sets everything in so that your makeup really lasts for the whole day. Absolutely love this powder, so I highly recommend this one. Another powder that I really love this year is this MISSHA Signature Dramatic Two-way Pact, and this is the powder that I used to use all the time before I discovered the Fix and Fix powder. I still do use this, and I especially like to carry this when I'm going out because the Fix and Fix powder is a loose powder and it's a bit hazardous to take out a loose powder with you, right? So whenever I need powder, when I need to go out, this is the powder that I do reach for. Once again, this does an amazing job in setting all your makeup in, making sure that your makeup lasts a really long time. It does take control of the oil and all that sweat, but it's not as strong as the Fix and Fix powder. So I feel like if you're maybe normal to combination skin, you really like this. I do really recommend this one. Yay! Alright, and then I want to show you guys two other foundations that I absolutely love this year. First of all is the S4b Silk Tailor Foundation, and then the other one is the YSL All Hours Foundation. Now, if you've seen, once again, any of my makeup tutorials or my get ready with me's, you have definitely seen these two products. First of all, let me start off with the Espoir one. This was like a renewal version of the Tailor Foundation, which I also have. Anyways, both of them have absolute great coverage. It goes on thinly compared to how much coverage it gives, which is something that I like. It settles beautifully on the skin, and this is the foundation that I just reach out for whenever I'm going out. So I do really like this one. Now, YSL All Hours Foundation is kind of like the Tailor in the sense that it gives great coverage, but it's not too thick or cakey. But the All Hours Foundation gives you a really nice longevity. It has really good longevity, so it will literally last you like the whole day. But of course, it costs you a leg and an arm. So whenever I go to like a special event or I have to make sure that my makeup has to stay on for the whole day, I do reach out for this. But otherwise, if it's just, a simple night out or I just need to go out, I do reach out for the S4b Silk Foundation. Both of them are great. Both of them are a bit pricey. Of course, this is YSL is very high-end, but Espoir is not an inexpensive brand, I must say. For a road shop, it is on the pricier side, but I really love these two foundations. The next products I would like to show you are cushions, and these are cushions that I absolutely loved this year. First of all is the 정샘물 Essential Skin Noodle Cushion. This is already so famous in Korea, I feel like. So the 정샘물 cushion is really famous for giving you that really perfect finish as if you put on a foundation, which is kind of hard to achieve when you're especially using a cushion. I feel like with cushions, it's more about like how convenient it is as opposed to the kind of the perfect base that you're trying to attain for. But anyways, this 정샘물 Skin Noodle Cushion will give you that foundation-like finish, which is why I think so many people love this cushion. Also, the shades are so natural. It is yellow based, and at first when I used it, of course I was kind of scared and intimidated, but it gives you such a natural looking base, a beautiful base, that I really ended up liking this. The only downside of this cushion is that the longevity isn't too great on my skin. It does melt down kind of messily, but you know what? The finish is so beautiful that I'm willing to overlook that. So this was one of the cushions I absolutely loved. The next two cushions is first the Pew Wonder Tension Packed Matte Calcicite, and then this one is the Cozaar Clear Fit Blemish Cushion. Now, I'm not gonna talk too much about these because I am going to make a separate video, but basically both of these cushions are for acne blemish skins. And so they have amazing ingredients like centella and all that. And I really love using these because compared to like your regular cushions, these didn't give me a lot of bumps or spots or breakouts because they have such good ingredients. And you know, when I go to school, I do wear makeup every day. It's not a full face, but it's just the basics. And so I could wear these without having to worry about, you know, how it affect my skin. So I highly recommend these. These have amazing coverage, by the way. A little too much coverage, even for my taste. I mean, I know, is there even such a thing, right? But it did, especially the Cozaar X one, it did feel a little bit cakey, but nonetheless, I did really appreciate them just because they were made out of good ingredients. They kept my skin relatively healthy, so I really do like these. Once again, like I said, I will be doing a separate video. Just to be clear, I have combination to oily skin, so if you have dry skin, some of these might not be for you. They're definitely not the moist, dewy types. They're more like a normal to semi-matte finish, I guess. So yeah, bear in mind. The next products that I would like to share with you guys are the concealers. Now, of course, once again, you probably have seen actually most, except for this one. So this one, first of all, is the the Cover Perfection Pot Concealer. And of course, guys, you already know how much I love this product. This is the best pot concealer in the road shops that I ever encountered. It is so affordable, but it does a really good job in pinpoint concealing your like spots, and it does last a good time. So I really like this. If you see my makeup tutorials, you probably heard me explain about it a billion times, so I'm just gonna keep it like that. The next concealer that I also love is this Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Concealer. And this is the concealer to go to if you want to cover dark circles, because this has little particles in it, or like, yeah, particles that reflect light. So as opposed to just covering the dark circles, you can actually make them brighter, as if you have like lights underneath your eyes to really brighten and make sure that you look awake. So I really do like this one. With this one, a little goes such a long way. I am not kidding. When I use this, I only use like this tiny bit of amount, and seriously, that's all you need, because if you use more than that, it will look too white and too much. It's overwhelming, guys. So if you do get this, make sure to use a brush to only use a little bit of amount. And yeah, but it is amazing product to cover up your dark circles. The last concealer I have here is the Cozaar X Clear Fit Spot Concealer 21, and I don't think I ever showed this in my videos before, but I absolutely love this concealer. So sometimes when I do my makeup, I only need to cover like a spot, right? But sometimes like I have a group of craziness going on, so I do need to cover up quite a bit of an area of my face, and sometimes this doesn't just cut it. So what I like to use is this Cozaar X concealer. I just pat a good amount of it over the areas that I need to cover in general, like my chin area, for example, and it covers up like a baby's. It does have a tiny bit of grayishness, but it's not like apparent. It's not that obvious. Like you can barely notice it. I highly recommend this concealer. Woo, we are speeding through this so quickly. I'm sorry if I seem rushed, guys, but there is a lot of products, and I don't like making long videos because I don't want to bore you guys. So I'm sorry if I seem rushed, but I will calm down a bit now because I think we're kind of like halfway done. So anyways, the next product is a single eyeshadow, and you've also seen in so many of my tutorials before. This is the Nature Republic by Flower eyeshadow. This is number 34, Mellow Brown, and this is, in my definition, the best glittery, shimmery, warm toned brown eyeshadow. And this is just so perfect to smudge your eyeliner out. It's not exactly a powder. I would say this is sort of like a jelly eyeshadow, because when you press on it, it will leave a dent. But nonetheless, this is such a good eyeshadow. You could, you know, wear this just on a daily basis for your daily makeup, or you could like dress it up, you know, when you want to do a semi-smoky makeup with brown. And I haven't hit pan yet, but there is some serious dent on this because I use it all the time. So I highly recommend this eyeshadow. The next products are these eye glitters from Holika. These are the eye metal glitter, and I have actually all the colors except that I can't seem to find the last one. But anyways, I love these so much. So a lot of rose shops nowadays are coming out with eye glitters, but I feel like Holika were the first rose shops to kind of come out with Kit and Karma dupes, and I think that just triggered all the other road shops to come up with their own eye glitters. But they did such an amazing job. I feel like I never used Kit and Karma, so I can't really tell you if they're good dupes, but as for me, I am so satisfied with them that I don't even feel curious as to what Kit and Karma would be like. But nonetheless, these are so sparkly. It's actually what I have on my eyes right now. I don't know if you guys can tell, but they do last for a long time. They're so sparkly and glittery and beautiful. Perfect to use in the holidays, you know, for glam makeup. Also, they're amazing to put on your aegyo if you really want that sparkly aegyo, so you can really get a good use out of them. The next products I'm going to show you guys are blushers, and I feel like 2017 was a year for me to really discover and fall in love real hard with blushers. I think I went kind of crazy just buying all these kind of blushers. I am going to show you a couple of blushers that I actually love this year. So the first two blushers are these, and these are the ones that I actually used in my latest makeup tutorial with the red sexy holiday lip makeup, so go check it out if you haven't. But these are the Cheek Pop or the Blush Pop, and I have the one number 5 Nude Pop and 18 Pink Honey Pop, and these formulas are so exquisite. I feel like there's something somewhere in between a powder and a cream, and because of this distinguished formulation, it makes it so easy for you to put it on if you have the right brush. So the brush that I like to apply this is a brush from the collection from Shinstiller. I don't think they sell it anymore, but I know that they have a very similar brush from Real Techniques that looks exactly like this, and I think that this brush is the perfect brush to kind of apply these. I love the look that they give you, and of course like the design of how it is, the flower print on them is so beautiful, right? They last you the whole day. They have an amazing longevity, so these two blushers are definitely ones that I really liked. Another set of blushers that I really loved and I highly recommend actually is this Cezanne Natural Cheek, and these are actually Japanese. Basically these are just powder blushers, and they have like a little brush inside that actually is really good. These blushes are so great because first of all, they never go patchy. They are somewhat so magical in that they do spread out amazingly across your cheeks. So even when you're in the busiest, like the most busiest hurry, you could still work with them because they spread out like a magic. They really blend out and the colors are amazing. So I really highly recommend them. If you can get your hands on these, definitely check them out. We are still on blushers. I'm sorry guys. If you're sick of blushers, go ahead, skip ahead. Another set of blushers that I really love are these ones from MISSHA. These are the Chok Chok Tension blushers, and I have this one is just the Honey Honey Dew one. This one is from their latest collection, Beyond Closet by Cozaar. So they have this amazing cute puppy design on the front. This number 2, 살랑살랑 설레게, and basically these are like the tension types, you know, with the tension cushions. So they have a net inside, and basically you have a cushion, you press onto it, you just apply it. I absolutely love these, and I don't know why they're not like popular yet. I feel like these are the blushers that give you the most ideal look, like the blush look, you know? The ideal blush look, I think, is a very natural one that kind of spreads out like a watercolor would do on a silk painting, right? Very gradually, very naturally, but still giving you that amazing pigmentation. I think that these do that, and I don't know why people don't talk about them. I don't know why people aren't crazy about them. These are so easy to use, and for me, when I first got them or when I first bought them, I was scared that they would look patchy, but guys, these are like dreams. These blend out so naturally. They look so naturally on the cheeks, but they still give you that nice pigmentation. So I highly recommend them. But definitely these are to check out when you go to MISSHA, or you can get your hands on MISSHA. Now, of course, there are other lipsticks that I also love. Don't get me wrong, I love the Kiko lipsticks. I love the Nars Audacious lipsticks. They're my favorite. I also love the Eclipse lip tints that I did a review about. I love the Etude House matte tinting lip stock. I love all of them, but just for the sake of this video, just to keep this video short, because I don't want to bore you guys, I just decided to keep it simple and just show you guys these. So these are the Mammoth Creamy Tint Color Bomb Intense. I love them so much. I love it because of the look and the finish that they give me. These are very matte, so if you have chapped or like cracked lips, these are not gonna look flattering. But once you do have really nice plump lips and you apply these give you the most amazing, beautiful, velvety finish looking lips. And once you apply them on, they don't feel like anything. It doesn't feel like you put on anything. And I think I really appreciate that about these. And they have a whole collection. So for 2018, it is kind of like my personal goal to like collect every single one of them. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how much I really like them. I think they're worth doing the whole collection. So definitely check them out. So that was it for my favorite makeup product of 2017. I hope it wasn't too long. I try to really keep it short. Don't forget to tell me your favorite makeup product of 2017 that you discovered and fell in love with. I am reading the comments that you're leaving me for the skincares, and I am taking notes down so that I get them on my next shopping trip. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in my next. Bye! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.